Good morning on Facebook. Good morning on YouTube. Good morning, good morning. We're going to get started with our 7 minutes of success in just a couple seconds now. Hope everybody is having an amazing morning. Oh, look at me. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning on the Facebook Live. Good morning on the YouTube Live. My name is Alma Nancy. I go by Alma the CPA. I'm a registered certified public accountant and a personal financial success coach. And so every single morning, and one of the captains, so to speak, of the We Are Millionaire Minded movement. So every single morning, literally 7 days a week, we come here and we give you guys actionable steps that you can implement into your life immediately in hopes that you can get further and faster and with less effort, right? Because it's all about learning the best way to do things and not be spinning our wheels doing what we think is best, right? So, good morning on the Facebook Live, good morning on the YouTube Live, and of course, good morning, millionaires on the phone line. And welcome. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Millionaires on Facebook, please give me a number 1 and a share. Give me a number 1 and a share. I would greatly appreciate it. So this morning, what I wanted to talk about is 5 ways that you can get unstuck and build momentum. Okay, so a lot of times, especially in business, you may get caught up where you maybe you had like a lot of momentum at one point and then maybe you slow down a little bit because you feel like, okay, I got this. Oh, now I see what everybody is talking about. And you slow down because now you think that it'll keep going, right? And then next thing you know, it's slowed like way down. Or it could be something in your life that may have come into play and it caused you to slow down on your business or just on anything, any specific project. So it's a different reason. Different reasons can always come into play where you find yourself, quote unquote, stuck, right? But hopefully these tips can get you unstuck and help you get your momentum. So number 1, give me a number 1 on the Facebook Live and a share. Good morning, millionaires. Give me a number 1 and a share. Number 1 is we have to let go of the past. So we all have baggage that we carry with us from the past, and sometimes it helps us, right? Sometimes it helps us because it helps us kind of get through different situations where we don't make the same mistakes. However, we have to realize how much of it is actually weighing us down and how much of it is actually helping us. Because all of it is not helping us, so it's important to let go of the emotional baggage, especially when it comes from situations from the past. Just try to get loose, break yourself loose of any emotions, which is kind of hard to do. But you want to try to break yourself loose of any emotions in order to be able to let go and move forward. And this will help you get rid of any past regrets, past mistakes, resentments, which is so important. And of course, any failures, because that's how we learn, right? So you want to kind of get through and just let go of stuff that's holding you back. So just ask yourself, like, what do you need to let go of today? Right? And what baggage have you accumulated so far? Because it could be a lot, and so you really want to ask yourself, and like I said, try to get rid of the emotions behind it. And one thing that you can kind of do, this is a sidebar, you can, if it's from a specific person, you can try to write a letter to yourself, but from their perspective. And then that'll kind of help you see, like, maybe they really weren't out to get me. That's just how they saw things, even if you think it was stupid, right? Okay, number 2, give me a number 2 and a Facebook share. A Facebook share. Give me a number 2 and a share on Facebook. Give me a number 2. And please, if somebody could be putting this in the comments too, that would be greatly appreciated. So number 2 is have self-compassion. Now, a lot of times we make mistakes, right? That's life, okay? We definitely make mistakes, and that's why one of the affirmations we say is, I'm grateful for my mistakes and that I learn from them so quickly. But sometimes what happens is we get so stuck on the mistakes that we've made where we beat ourselves up. We completely beat ourselves up. We call ourselves names. You know, we can all be like our worst critic, okay? And so you're probably like calling yourself all types of stupids and like, oh, of course that happened because look how you messed it up. Blah, blah, blah. You know, stuff like that. So you definitely don't want to talk to yourself like that. Definitely have some self-compassion and just trust the process. Like, stop digging yourself into a bigger hole with more criticism and, you know, stuff like that. Like, just know that it's okay for you to accept where you are today and start making progress from there. None of us can change the past. None of us, as much as we would like to, right? None of us can change the past, but you can't beat yourself up about it because that does not help. That doesn't get you anywhere. But like I said, you're digging a bigger hole, and next thing you know, you'll be depressed and won't even know it. That's not funny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. Number 3. Give me a number 3 on the Facebook Live and a share. Give me a number 3 and a share. Okay, learn from your stuckness. Somebody put that in the comments for me, please. Number 3 is learn from your stuckness. So being stuck, believe it or not, millionaires, is a blessing in disguise because it's a signal that it's time for you to redirect. So like I said, maybe you were in your business and you kind of felt like things were on the move and you were like, okay, Pat, this is great. And then you realize that you slowed down. Now everything slowed down. So now you know you can't do that anymore, right? Now you know, now you have to get momentum back going and then go in a different direction or keep going in the same direction. But definitely being stuck in whatever it is helps you realize, like, so how did I get stuck in the first place, right? And so then that can help you, like I said, redirect yourself. So just remember that every setback is a preparation for something better. Otherwise, it wouldn't be happening, right? So all great achievements, literally, like you never hear anybody great saying that, or anybody that has achieved anything great saying that they didn't have any trials and tribulations. Everything was oh so perfect and that's it. No, nobody says that ever. So all great achievements are built on numerous rejections, numerous failures, and that's how you learn from them. And then that sometimes will give you that momentum that you need to learn your lesson, like from whatever your mistake was, your quote unquote mistake, right? Learn your lesson and then move forward and realize that your pain is most times like your greatest teacher. Okay, so just remember that part, millionaires. Number 4, give me a number 4 on the Facebook Live. Give me a number 4 and a share. And we got 2 more. I'm giving you guys 5 of these today. So always keep your eyes on the prize, right? And of course, your prize is the goal, whatever it is. So we always say keep focused, keep the end in mind from the beginning, right? So you'll be able to deal with your problems. But you have to acknowledge like the big picture and just know that this is where I'm headed, right? This is where I'm headed no matter what. Just like, you know, you'll learn to deal with different problems and don't get caught up in the details of the day-to-day kind of rigmarole, right? The rigmarole, I don't even know where that word comes from. My mom says it all the time. Don't get caught up in the daily details, the rigmarole, and just stay focused on the prize and where you're going. Don't get lost trying to neglect your daily responsibilities, right? Because we have stuff that we have to do every single day. And so just make sure that you stay inspired by the main goal. Keep the main thing the main thing. And number 5, give me a number 5 on the Facebook Live. Give me a number 5 and a share. A number 5 and a share. Just do it. Right? This is actually a 3-part number 5. It's just do it. Make sure you schedule it and do it every single day. So everybody knows that Nike's slogan is like, just do it. And it's literally the best slogan, especially for building momentum. And I'm going to post this amazing video, and I think it's actually by Nike, about momentum. I'm going to post it in the entrepreneurship group a little bit this afternoon. But you have to just do it. A lot of times maybe we'll be a little bit scared. We're kind of like, oh no, or something like that. Like, what if this, what if that? It's like, no, you have to just do it, whatever it is. If it's a project, if it's the gym, if it's, you're trying to write a book and you just have to come up with your first paragraph, right? Whatever it is, millionaires on the line, just do it. Make sure that you schedule it so it's done every single day. Like, literally, I go to the gym every single day, and I have to make myself do that, because if I don't say I'm going every day, then I'll end up pushing it off. I work on my business every single day, and it's scheduled, because if I don't, I'll say, oh, I'm going to make 5 calls today. And then I'll say, oh, okay, I didn't make them, so I'm going to just make 10 tomorrow. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to make 15 the next day, right? And so that's not being consistent, and that really won't help you, because you'll get to the end of the week and you're like, where am I get 25 numbers from? Or get to the end of the week and now you're like, okay, now I have to spend like 5 hours in the gym because I didn't go for 1 hour every single day, right? So you want to make sure that you just do it, schedule it, and do it every single day. And by taking that action, it'll focus your time, it'll focus your energy on the things that matters the most, millionaires. So just make sure that you guys do that stuff every single day, whatever it is. And remember, like, your responsibility is your life, right? You're responsible for your own life. Like, nobody is doing anything to you. Nobody is doing like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like, no. You are the thermostat, right? It's like you set the temperature. This is your life. You're responsible for it. And there's always things that you can do to get out of whatever rut that you're in. It's always going to be those moments when you have to shake it off, shake off whatever negative attitude and take small steps. Even if it's baby steps, you can do it. Just do it every single day. Okay, millionaires, remember that. And I'm actually going to get out of here and start our affirmations. Feel free to join us on the live line. And this evening, before I forget, we're interviewing an amazing, she's actually one of our Millionaire Minders' very own, Miss PJ, and she's so sweet. If you're on the calls with us, you always hear her calling. PJ from Texas. We're going to interview her, learn her amazing story about being a chef, a master chef, and I'm so excited to interview her this afternoon. So make sure that you guys tune into that. It's actually posted on my page. It's also going to be posted in the entrepreneurship group. Oh, it's in there too, and it's in the Superwoman group. So good day, millionaires. Have an awesome, awesome day. Make sure you guys join us on the live line so we can get started with our daily affirmations.